Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Hey guys, I'm going back to sanding.
Sorry, there will be sanding in the background, but I had some people say it wasn't that bad. So we're just going to go with it. And now this is an idea. You may have seen this before because I've seen it all over, which is so awesome. Because people have kind of taken my idea and they've shared it in their inspiration. So I did see one, I don't know who it was, but she's like, oh, I got the original idea from Dee Dee, and Dee Dee got the original idea from me. So, you know, it's kind of fun to see it kind of transform and stuff. So, we're going to do that. It is still Friday, and it's early, 8:30, but I want to go ahead and get tomorrow's video done because I'm not feeling the greatest, and that way I can kind of rest until I feel better. So anyways, we are going to, such a fun idea, guys. Let me grab some different paper. I'm kind of, not that I'm tired of using that, but I kind of am. So I need something different. It's going to be a tag, and I love this. So I think I'm going to, not this, but this on the back. Let's use that. It's real similar kind of to the one that we did the other day, but slightly different. And we'll just see what we can do. So yeah, I'm just trying to think about what I'm doing here. So I think I'm going to cut this in half at 6. Let me take off this edge. Okay. Half at 6. What you need is you need 2 identical pieces. So I just cut it in half, and we're going to go with that. 3.5. Let's do 3. 3 by 7 or 3 by 6 is my preferred. So it doesn't really matter. But they do need to be identical. Let's do 3 by 7. Or 3 by 6. I'm thinking if I do 3 by 6, then I can get, like, you know, a lot out of this. Sorry. Trying to keep you pretty close so you guys can hear me talk. Let's just do 3 by 6. Those are cut, and then we could make like 4 out of it, and we'll see. 3 by 6. Okay. Keep them kind of, and then that one paper, this one, I'm gonna cut this down as well, and then we'll kind of mix and match. Maybe. Where's 6? There it is. And they don't have to be like exact right now, but when you're done, they need to be. So if you had to trim it or something, that would be fine. We could make a whole bunch, couldn't we? I'm not going to cut that one down because maybe I can use it for something else. Okay. So, but yeah. See, that one's a little bit not lined up. So I'm just going to trim it. You need 2, so you can make it out of any design. When I when I first started making these, I made it out of a real fancy design, and it was kind of small, and I made it into a paper clip. But like I said, it has evolved, which I absolutely love. So, and now we're gonna go ahead and cut the edges off. They need to be perfect. And you know, if you need to, you can, you know, straighten it up. So I think I'm going to use these like this. And use this one as a example, template or whatever. Just easier to make. And you know, how many of these am I going to want to do? You know what I mean? But you want to kind of put them the same direction that you're going to use them. That way they're all kind of lined up right. I mean, I don't want 6 in one journal either. So let's make, because I think we're only making 1 green journal, though we might make 2. I don't know. And I think we're going to add like a coral or something to go with this. I don't know for sure, so I'm not adding it into my designs. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. And then it's all lined up the way we want it. We're going to cut. So you may have seen this. Just gonna leave an edge up here. So that's what you're going to have for each one. Okay, you're going to have to move, Bubba. I know. Oh, I tell you. You guys, I'm running out of patience. Okay, I need the one that matches this one. Where is it? Here it is. I just love those. I think they are so pretty. Again, that's one reason you need them to be the same. Just cut. And these are really nice and simple for your stash. And you know what? I think we're gonna have time. Let's just do these other ones too, because I wonder if I can just pull this. I want to, let's do this way. And I'm just going to line this one up and make me another little template. They're so nice to have in your stash if you know, want to build up your stash. Let's see. I was wondering if I could use this. I think I could put like a lace or something and kind of cover some of this up, so that would work. We could even have it like this, so. I think you could make a whole lot, you know, really, really quickly. That's what I'm getting at, I think. I think that's my point, my idea. And then, let me look at this one and see if there's anything I want to use. I'm not that fond of that, so we'll keep it like this. And if I decide to use them, or we decide to make another journal, I already have them. But I use green enough that I know I'm going to use them eventually. Okay. Should have grabbed some cardstock, so I don't think I have any up here. So just kind of trim it wherever you want to. You could even put it in half, but I'll show you what we're going to do here in a minute. See, that's off, isn't it? I'm going to try to, I must have really been off somewhere. Well, that'll be fine. Not perfect, but of course that means that all of them are a little off. We don't have to be perfect. no matter how hard we try. Okay, so you're going to have your two pieces like this. And let me go grab some cardstock and we'll do those. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, set that aside. These we're going to glue them together. So, I don't know who that is. I think it's Arctic. Had to deal with our old man cat a while ago, and I was just like, oh, I think we're going to have to take him in. Okay, so, and then you just want to keep these right there. I always tend to do like an assembly line. It's just so easy for me. Over the years I've had people who love it and people who don't, but you know, I'm kind of to that point where I have to do what I have to do and not worry so much about people. So and this is a bit easier if you have like a design to match up. So it's just easier to make sure it's correct. You could sew this if you wanted, but I'm not going to. Is that the way it, what is this? Yeah. Okay, I was thinking that's not the way we had it. We were going to do these two, I think. I didn't cut them right. Okay, hold on. So these two are going to be the same, because if I was to like turn it, you can tell it's not lined up right. So now I need to make sure that I have it this way for gluing. So this one, see what I mean? We have the design there. So I'll put it like that. Yeah. Just make sure you have it lined up. That's the one I was going to do. Okay. The right way when you glue them and stuff. I've been reading some Amish books from Jennifer Beckstrand, B-E-C-K Strand, S-T-R-A-N-D. I love her books. And in these books, I've read them, I don't know how many times, but I just love them, so I read them a lot. And I read them over. It's an older couple, like in their 80s. And the grandmother, she has decided that it is her her right as a grandmother to make sure that her children, her grandchildren, are matched. So with the love, you know, like the love of their life or whatever. And so she goes around and she's like, oh, I'm going to match you, and I'm going to match you. And oh, it's just so funny. It makes me laugh every single time. I think that's why I love her. But if you guys are into Amish, clean, just happy, you know, books and stuff, definitely read those. I just love it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make a piece to go in each one of these. So I think I'm going to need at least 2.5. You could do, what, 2.5 by 6. And we'll see if that fits. And that way it'll be kind of, or just under 2.5. Let's do 6, which makes this 2.5, right? And then 2.5. Okay. One. Actually, I should probably go under just a little because I think it's going to be too wide now that we glued. 2. I don't like my things to be really hard to pull out and stuff. 3. 2.5, 4. This one needs to be 6. And one more. It's just a guesstimate. We will have to trim and stuff, but that's fine. Okay. I think that's it for now. So you're going to take your 2 little pieces, and this you're going to slide into your little pocket. That's going to be your little, see what I mean? I knew it was going to be too wide, so just going to get it shimmied in there. Then you're going to line up your little piece there and on the other side, and if you want you can just kind of cut it down like that. It's not a lot to it, so it goes pretty quick. That's why I said you could definitely have some for your, you know, your stash if you wanted. So I am going to match that one up again, because again it is a secret journaling spot. I have a little piece shine in there, and then we'll match this one up and glue it down.
Call that 10 more.
Huh?
They just called out 10 more.
Oh, did they? Awesome.
Yes. These look like they're on Main Street, so we'll have some of them.
Maybe. Oh,
A couple
cool.
of them.
Thought you were talking about ink blenders.
Yeah, I thought maybe that's why I said called out. How are you doing, beautiful?
Good, baby. How are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. It looks like a tag. And then you just pull it out, and there's your secret journaling spot. Isn't that cool? So this idea, though, was from Dee Dee, but she was inspired by one that I did. And, you know, we just get inspired by each other, and that's awesome.
What do you think? There's not too many original ideas out there.
There's not. I mean, you still have to, once in a while, but you still have to kind of, yeah,
Be inspired.
be inspired by somebody to okay, there it goes. But if it lines up right, then no one's gonna know, you know what I mean? So yeah, but if you like flip it over, you can tell. This is what I typically do, is kind of match it up if I have, that was the right way. So
Miko's birthday?
is it?
Well, I think it is.
But Dee Dee, I got to meet Dee Dee
Yeah, Dee Dee, she
in
lived
Denver.
pretty close to where I grew up.
Yeah. I tell you, what am I doing? Anyways, yeah, there we go. Good enough. And so we'll do that, and then we'll kind of decorate one or two of them. This might be a fairly short video, but sometimes you just need that, you know?
Well, when you don't feel good.
Exactly. So, going to just kind of guesstimate and just chop that part off. Okay, that is, I think, the tail. Let's put it in first. See, that's why it's so important to make sure that you have it lined up. What are you doing?
Nothing, I was just gonna plug that in.
Quit bugging me. He's saying that we got more work, so. I think that one goes there, and then you just want to make sure that it's going to line up correctly. That one doesn't seem. There it goes. See what I mean? So, pretty simple. But you can do any size. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cute to do a little egg for the one journals? I have to do that. I think we'll have time. I mean, until Clint finishes those covers, may as well add. But like, I'll make like 2 little eggs, just to show you guys how you can do different different shapes and stuff. There we go. So got 2. I mean, look how fast we're going through those. That's why I said I like to kind of just have a assembly line, though I think I made these way too thick on every single one. So I should go ahead and just trim them all real quick. Then we have 3 more. You can make itty bitty ones, you know, 4 paper clips. Maybe we'll kind of just use up our time today and just see what little things we could make. The little ones, I could make itty bitty eggs for the chicken journals. I'm just thinking to myself, so you're a nut. Okay. Maybe I won't have to keep bringing that over. And I do still have some of my original ones. And if you look back, if I can find it, I will put a, I'm gonna move this over here. I will put a link to the very first one that I ever made, because Clint forgot what he was doing. So you can see where, you know, how it originated and stuff. It was such a fun idea. I think I was inspired by a magazine, actually. This one is a little... yeah, a gift card idea. So you could make these definitely and do a gift card. Wouldn't that be a fun idea? Just make sure they line up. And then you want to make sure that your glue doesn't like spill out onto the secret journaling spot. If you wanted to make it a little bit larger, like say you want to put coffee dyed paper, then use like the little foam tape and put foam tape down here and up here when you're putting it together, and you can have more room for coffee dyed paper. You could still do that now, but it kind of bows it, kind of makes it kind of bowed, and you know, it depends on if you really want to hide it or whatever. Because the ones I originally did, they did have coffee dyed paper in them, and they kind of bowed, but you definitely don't have to. Oh, you loving on her, that little brat. She's such a sweetheart.
Down the chair. Clint, he's in bed.
I didn't put him in there.
Oh.
He's probably just in the back room.
Yeah, must be.
Sounds like he's in the bedroom. Isn't that one cute? I love that. Okay. But yeah, I think I have some more circles for the egg yolk. Clint, the other day, he's like, honey, I forgot to tell you that she's really a boy. I said, no, she's not. I keep checking. She's not a boy. We thought she was to start with. So her name was going to be Charlie. Isn't that right? I think it was. And then Clint says no. And I know Charlie works for a girl too. But I said, no, he decided he wanted to name her Lucy. And I'm fine with that. Some names of his I veto. Because, like, you know, he wanted to name Lily, little girl. And Sophia's original name was Stumpy, which I was not thrilled with. But that's before we knew she was a girl. He could see little danglies on the little boys, and then he went to look for his little danglies and found out she was a girl. And Mom says, I figured she was that whole time. She was right. She said she's too pretty to be a boy. You're right, Mom, you're right. See what I mean? How many we knocked out in what, half an hour? Not even half an hour. So we have time. We have time for other stuff. I'm just going to see that that is the right side. Just kind of like to make sure they're kind of centered. And then when I decorate them, I would put like a lace on the top. I would kind of decorate the top part so you couldn't tell that there was a split. I don't know if Dee Dee did that or not. It's almost like my one idea that I put in almost all my journals. A little off, but we shall trim it. I don't know why, but so yeah, so that is that. Let's decorate one. Let's decorate this one because I love it and I think it's really fun. You can't really journal on the back, but you know, there's journaling space inside. Okay, so I do need, sorry, I have such a mess here, guys. I really, really do. Not this, the other one. I thought I saw it somewhere else. Let me see. Really need to clean up this mess. Maybe that will give me a chance to get things cleaned up and stuff. Let me find my hole punch and I'll be right back. So, kind of throw people off track, we're going to put little eyelets in here. Let's just do them all. I mean, we have time for sure. So let's do some white ones, some silver. I found this earlier when I was looking for some stuff. And maybe some green. It's not quite mint, but it'll close enough. And then kind of throw people off track, huh? doesn't matter which color. This one does not want to live here. Come on, what's wrong with you? There you go. I love this. If you guys don't have an eyelet setter, I suggest that you get one, because man, this one is so nice. I had the the big bite, which is, you know, this one too, but could never get that thing to work, and I thought it was just me. I'm gonna put the green one. Thought it was just me, but Gayle had the same issue, and I asked her what she thought of this, and so she told me. And I thought, ooh, I'm gonna get one, and not been sorry that I got it. Oh, nice. Still calling out locates. Locates really start happening when sun, the daylight saving time. I know there's no S. I watched a big documentary. It wasn't a documentary, but
Talked about the history of it.
yeah, a big thing this morning on the news. It's not savings time, it's saving time.
Oh.
Hey, at least Clint can babysit them. This one is not lining up right.
Wilbur, you okay?
I'm okay.
That's all, Dad.
Not sure what is going on here.
Come on. Oh, my.
Might have to like trim a slice off the end.
With your pocket sounds good.
I don't know what is going on. Not her. Daddy, where is it? There it is. Can't make it match up. Let me see. Does that go? Yeah.
She's turtlet.
Miss, yeah, little turtlet. Miss Snuffle up, I guess. She is, and she's getting bigger, isn't she?
No.
No?
Looks just the same, just looks a little wider to me.
Oh, you guys can't even see her. That's okay. You don't need to. She's fine. Oh, little sniffles.
Sure is a sweetheart.
She is, and I think she misses her mom, so she's probably like, Mama, sorry, honey bunny, but I need to sweep the floor. You can tell you need to sweep the floor when the cats are dirty, huh?
Oh, man. Three more to go.
She rolls on the floor, and I have to sweep it every day, vacuum every day. It's crazy. And then this one. There it goes. Okay, then we'll decorate. I know, I said I wouldn't go to, but I think that kind of throws people off. But you could put like a little piece of lace, or kind of do like a top decorated piece. So I'm not doing that on the one, but I do have some kind of mint paper or mint ribbon. It's kind of more green. That's what I was doing, was decorating, wasn't I? Isn't that cute? And then pull it out and journal, front, back. I don't know where that came from. Oh, you guys. I'm gonna look for one of those vacuums, that automatic vacuums that go around your floor at yard sales this year, because I was thinking, why not? And if I don't like it, why spend so much money on it? You know, let me grab some lace. But yeah, somebody said that their dog had an accident or something, and that vacuum ran over the problem, and then they had a bigger problem. So, but we're home a lot, so I was thinking, well, I would do it during the day while I could watch it, because we do have cats. And you know, but I was thinking that would just be so nice to just let it go and help me with my hair situation. So I'm putting it here because I had cut off like this word here, and I thought that would be kind of pretty to decorate it with. Isn't that cute? And then I think I want something like across this. So let me see what I have. I was thinking, you know, maybe some of these. There's a mint green. Put a couple out. I don't have my pickup tool inside either, so let me go grab a toothpick and I'll show you a little hint I have. Okay, so I have a toothpick, and I'm going to, on the line across the top, I think I'm just going to put a little strand of glue. You don't need a lot of glue for this, and it does dry clear. And then just dip your toothpick in that glue just a little bit, and it will be enough so that you can pick up your little gem. We'll kind of put it, try to space it out evenly. I'm not too worried about, you know, just a little bit. But isn't that a perfect idea? Somebody's like, these pickup stick things don't work. How do you do that? It's a card I made years ago. I said, oh, I used a toothpick. My goal this year is to use all these itty bitty ones. I think I've had it like 5 years. So dainty. Get a couple more. And one more. Isn't that cute? And then you can kind of press them down if you need to, as long as your hands aren't kind of sticky. There we go. And then, like this one, like I was telling you before, if you want to kind of cover up that piece there, let's do our little string. Like that, and then you can kind of decorate there. So like we would put lace, just kind of like an upper decoration. So we could put lace here, but on the top side. Make sure that was the right side. Okay. Forgot I have one that I think is different, you know. And then I think I have some roses that would work perfectly. Some mint roses. How cool, I could use all these in this journal. Like I said, I'm just using my stuff today, or this year. So is there anything else that I kind of want to include? I have these little fans. I wonder if I have like a color that would work. I don't even think I have white. These are ones I made years ago. And I stiffened them. Sorry. Oh, here's a flower that might, oh no, it's a butterfly. That's awfully cute. That could work. Instead of buying more of these containers, I need to kind of use up what I have and then refill them, you know? I have a starfish. I don't think so. Nah. I mean, you could, but no. What else do I have? Here's these. I don't know. I don't like any of them for that. I have a pale blue. If you had some tatting, we're out of tatting right now, but if you had that, wouldn't that be beautiful on a piece like this? Could decorate. Is there anything else? I don't think there is, guys. I mean, here's a earring. Another starfish, or maybe that's the same one. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Let's see what, oh, those one things that she sent me. Let me find those. Hopefully they're in this one right here. Yeah, there they are. Leslie sent me. Little leaves. How fun. Did I have silver? Nope, just this color. So just like 3. Anything else in here? No. Okay. Sorry. If I don't flip them, close them, then the cats kind of get into them. And that's the last thing I need. So, if I had my Fabri-Tac, I saw it under the table earlier, I would use that here, but I don't. So, make sure that this glues down because I don't want it falling apart. So, might have to whoa, glue it with Fabri-Tac. Let me grab it real quick. It's not too far, it's just hard for me. Sorry. This is just like, you know, hot glue, and it just works so much better for stuff like this. It's kind of bulky and you want to just kind of get it glued down. And then this one, maybe I'll put it on the rose. I think it's a little cold. I'm going to put just a little on this. I know I have that art glitter. But let's let that dry, and then we will move on to a little 1 or 2 for the other journal. The chicken journals that I'm still adding stuff to. I tell ya, so much stuff. Put these over here so I don't lose those. And on this one, we are going to make eggs. I need to find my dies. I think they're right here beside me. Here they are. And I have little ones. So I need my egg to be so that the little one would work. I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay, so like I said, any size, right? So let's just kind of make our little egg. I don't want it to look like a cloud. I want it to look like an egg. Looks kind of like, could be an egg, couldn't it? Okay. I mean, who's to say? I had fried eggs this morning for breakfast. So we have that one. That's an egg. And then we'll do this one. Because why not, huh? But you do need to do them together for this, you know. Obviously. And then I do have, awesome, what's this? Watch this. I left my yellow paper in there earlier, so I don't have to look for it. I have my little circle, and we'll put some more of that glossy accents on it. Perfect. Watch this, she says. Oh, I tell ya. Gwendolyn has got me all figured out. Okay, so if I put, let's go ahead, we'll glue this down. And then we'll know where to, like, cut, right? You guys, be nice. Sorry. Animals, you know how they are. Oh. So let's say we're going to put it like right here. We'll put glossy accents here. Later, I'll do that off camera. There's no sense in you guys watching it twice. And then this one, probably right there. Hey, they look like eggs. Thinking you could put like eyes and stuff, they'd look like that Michelin Man or something. Just to make a comment. So the other thing I'm thinking of is I'm going to make these into paper clips. So I'm thinking I'd probably want something flat, like on the top side or something like this, so we could just put a small piece of paper back there. But also yeah, I think that would work, so I'm keeping that in mind. So you want it lined up, and then you're going to do your little chopping thing. Okay, let's kind of cut it like that. Sorry. And then this one, I think that would be perfect like that. So it's just easier if you cut it all at one time. Lines up easily. My 2 paper clips. I need to use as many paper clips as I can. I have so many of them. Sorry, there's a piece of fuzz. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is try to gonna use this piece for one of them anyways, because since it is an odd shape and I cannot cut a straight line, I just feel like it's easier to kind of decide, you know, where we're gonna put the glue. So like if I put the glue here, just to make sure that we have space for it. Those there, and then the same thing with this one. Do I have any more white paper? You know, I think that would work. It's not a lot of space, but I think it would work. So I got this kind of, oop. I'll put just a little bit bigger down here, that way I know it's going to fit, and just line them up. Okay, let's move to this one. I'm having so much fun. I love designing. I really do. I mean, there's not a lot of space here either, so. Make sure they're lined up right. They're not. Okay. I'm not sure how they line up on here. There we go. Like that. I can't remember which one goes where, so we're just going to go with it. As long as I get them both kind of lined up. Which one was it? This one? There we go. That one is still a little too... one goes there. Could even do a star or whatever. Like my friend said, you know, on the other thing I showed the other day, Robin says you could even do like a beach ball or anything, you know, to make it fit your design. And I just like to make sure it's going to kind of fit correctly when you push it in. So, there we go. It'll be fine. Okay, let's do this one. I'm not sure which way this goes, so we'll just try it. There we go, like that. And then these, I think, go just like that. Can't wait to do the flip through of these books, because I always do a flip through before they go in my store. And this one, the other night, I was laying in bed. Clint and I were talking about names for the chicken coop, And I said, what about? And he said, oh my gosh, that's perfect. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. But I don't want both of them to have the same name, you know, the same sign on the chicken coop. So we'll have to see if I come up with another idea. Wouldn't really matter, but I try to do everything so individual so that you always have a one-of-a-kind journal. Okay, there's our egg, and then I need to put paper clips on them. So I'm going to put a paper clip as close up here as I can, just because I don't want it like really picking up off my journal. So, and I'm just going to glue it to the top. I'm not going to glue it to the bottom. Because if I did, I might really have an issue, huh? So, we'll see how it works. That's my idea. Let me trim this side. And then I think I'll put some kind of let it sit. But if you're looking at it from the back, you know. Okay, let's do this one. I'm trying to just use my scraps. I think that would work. Clint said again, we're still getting more jobs, which is so nice, guys. If I told you, yeah, truthfully, how bad it's been. Yeah. But some things you gotta just keep to yourself, you know. Darn, look at that. I didn't do that on this one, did I? No, because I glued that part. Okay, so I did it so bad. I put glue down here where I don't need to. Now I'm afraid that I'm going to have an issue with my glue. Sticking. Maybe it'll be okay like that. What I'll do is I'll pull it out. There we go. And there we go. Okay. But there we go. Aren't those fun? Okay. Let's finish decorating this, and then we're just going to wrap it up. I don't know what time it is or anything. So we'll put these little guys on each one of these because they're fun to add. I do not know where these came from, other than Leslie sent them to me. So I don't know where she gets her charms and stuff, but I think she heard me say, I wish I had some of these leaves. I don't know if you can get them at Hobby Lobby or not. But I like using them. I think they're fun. Put one here. Like that. And then one more. Maybe just kind of straight out or whatever. And then you just want to make sure that you're not gluing anything down that's not supposed to be glued down, you know. Yep, I think we're good. And these will be free floating in my journal, so that I'm not sure what's going on this side over here. There you go. don't have to be super delicate with this or super exact, because you're only going to see it from the front in your journal. But so let's see what we have made. I think we are calling it done. So we made tons of these. How many did we make? 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 eggs. So 8. Isn't that awesome? So let's go ahead while I'm, uh-oh, those put little dimples in my egg. While I'm sitting here, and we still have just a minute, we'll put our glossy accents. Here, come on, baby. I know. Go see Daddy. I tell you, these critters, guys. Okay, see, that worked. Okay, good. And this one worked, right? Okay.
Coming out there.
Aw. And then we'll just put glossy accents on these. And I tell you, I never use glossy accents because I forget about it, and then I've used it how many times in the last couple of days. So fun. I love these. Okay. Here's my glossy accents. Did I need a pen? I do need a pen. Here's one. Sorry, excuse my reach. Need to give it its own pen. Glossy Accents, that's what it's called. It's by Ranger, and it does fine if it freezes, just in case you were wondering. These, you might, you know, they might kind of give themselves away because you can't kind of see the line, but still they're kind of fun as a journaling spot. What could you put over the line? Robin, I think, said, what about a strip of bacon? You could put like strips of bacon across it if you had. I was thinking, how would I make a strip of bacon? But you could draw it and maybe print it out, or just draw it. Or maybe they have a digital. I would think they probably would. There's our egg. That's what makes it. I mean, look how flat it is here compared to this one. I love it. I think it's so fun. Such a wonderful idea, Gwendolyn. These journals are going to be stunning. Thanks to Gwenny. She does not like people to call her Gwenny, but she said I could. I used to call my grandmother Granny, and she was not a granny by any stretch of the imagination. She was definitely grandmother, and so I'd call her and say, hi, Granny. But we used to work together, and she was one of my best friends. Our desks were side by side. I don't talk about her very often. Her name was Beatrice. And she passed in September, and then my mother passed in the 1st of February of the next year. So they did not, wasn't very long between. And yeah, I think that was, they've both been gone 6 years. And then I found out that my stepfather passed away. We weren't that close. He was just a different type of guy. But he passed away just a few days ago, 6 years ago, or 7 years. I can't remember. I think it was 7, because Mom's been gone 6. So yeah, that's just me jabbering because, you know how I am. But yeah, a bunch of losses during that time. But I mean, my mom was married 8 times, so you know, it's kind of hard to get attached to anyone, and there was problems. So anyways, just another little bit about me. Oh, these could be ghosts. I just saw them in the counter. Can those be ghosts? Just have eyeballs up here. Wouldn't that be cute for a Halloween journal? Okay. So guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. What a mess I have. Be sure and hit that. Yeah, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.